All right, thank you for jumping on to the school classroom. I had a few people reach out in the community just because the school platform it was just different enough. They weren't exactly sure how to use it, and sometimes when you're not used to an app, you don't feel quite as comfortable posting or sharing something fun, or maybe you really want to and you just genuinely don't know how. So this video is just intended to help you navigate school a little bit better, learn what different symbols mean, where to go, how to navigate through it. So I hope you find this helpful. I would love to have feedback. If there is something that I don't go over in this video, I'm more than happy to add to it, or maybe even rearrange it a little bit. So just let me know if you find this helpful, or if you're like, there's still a few things I'm not sure about. Just comment. You can either send me a message or you can comment in the community itself, and I'll do my best to explain it in a way that makes sense. Don't quit trying. We're going to figure it out. All right. Enjoy the video. All right. So when you're at your home page, you will see the community tab, and that is the community that you're currently in, which is the Wholeheartedly Home. And then the pinned that I've circled there, that is things that I keep at the top, like the newest challenge. And then I always keep introducing up top, so it's easy for the new members to find, so they can introduce ourselves. If you're an old member, I'd love for you to go back and check in to welcome them. And then I have categories. So I have a few different categories. The ones represented here is general discussion and herbal remedies, but that just kind of gives you a category of what the post is about. And then I circled, it's a thumbs up, and it looks like a little chat box. So that's how you react to it. So if you like the comment, if you hit the thumbs up, it will then turn yellow. And then if you want to comment on it, you just hit the little chat box, and then it'll give you a little box with your keyboard to type your comment. Now, if you decide that you want to add an attachment, then you click the little, it looks like a little paper clip, and then you can click to attach file, link, or video. Attach file is how you attach pictures. And then if you want to do a GIF, then you click the GIF, and then you can search a picture that matches what you want. It's animated usually. And then if you want to make a post yourself, this is what it will look like. You give it a title, some content, and then you select your category. And then the notifications bell, you'll see that a lot when you get started, and that's just going to tell when people comment on what you do or they like it. Sometimes that does get a little full, but if you have already seen it, it'll look gray. And then the one that's circled is still with a blue dot. That means I haven't seen it yet and I can go look at it. So then the bottom that I picked, that is DMs, like a personal message. Someone's sending it directly to you. Then if you click at the picture at the bottom, it should be your face. That's going to tell you what level you are in the current group that you're in. And so the levels are just something that's kind of fun to see, basically how involved you are in that community. So I just like to be really involved, so it's kind of cool to see where I land. If you scroll down a little bit on that same page, you can see the activity of yourself, or if you're looking at somebody else's, you can see that person's. And so one day I was really hitting it hard, and it ended up having like 130 activities in one day, which was way more than usual. If you scroll down a little further, you can see what groups you're a part of. And if you're looking at somebody else's, it'll show you what they're also into. And if you scroll down just a little bit further than that, you can see like how many contributions they've made to each community and kind of give you a highlight of what they've said. So then at the top tab, you can click Classroom, and that's what this is going to be in, the Skool Rundown. Then if you scroll over to Calendar, if we have any events going on, it'll be listed there. We have our first coffee hour coming up this week. If you click on the Members tab, that's going to actually tell you who else is in the community. So in this one I've highlighted, we have some in the community. It kind of gives you a rundown of how long they've been here, who invited them in, and then you have the little chat box there. That's how you send them a personal DM. And it also tells their level. So the leaderboard, they break it down by 7 days. That's just who's made the most comments that week. And then they also have a leaderboard of 30 days, so how many comments they've made within those 30 days. And then they have an all-time leaderboard, which is how many, interactions they've had. Don't have to just be comments, it can be likes as well. And it just shows how involved you are in the group. Don't get hung up on it, but it's just something kind of fun to do. And then the last on the top thing is the about page. And so that just tells a little bit more about the community and what we're all about. Then the three little lines I've circled at the top here, that is how you can actually get around different communities. And even though you join me for free, you're welcome to discover activities. So the highlighted shows you where you are. Discover communities is where you could go around and see, what else is out there, what you're interested in. But be mindful that some communities are free. This one I circled just so you can see some do cost money. So I just don't want you to go in blindsided thinking that they're all free. Some of them too do cost, so just keep up with it. And then the last thing is the three little dots at the very top, below the battery symbol. That is how you invite people to my group and to our community. So if you copy that code, then you can send it to someone else. So if you know someone interested in something like this, please share.